How's it going? This is David Perlow with GoForEmuna. Just coming back from an amazing run here in my hometown of Yad Binyamin, Israel. And I just got to tell you, like putting all these projects together has been weighing very heavily on me, and trying to come up with the correct plan and business approach and how to successfully leave my place of work, because my dream is to commit myself fully to making these kind of videos and working on Amazon through the FBA program. And I've got work and kids and all these different responsibilities and stress. And last night I came home and I got an email from a parent about one of their kids who was really not behaving well in his class, and they were complaining about him and saying that I was to blame and all this kind of like just negative energy stuff. And I just, first of all, I was tired, and I hadn't been learning enough Torah, and I was thinking about what I needed to do for the website and for GoForEmuna and for Value Stock 26, and I just didn't know what to do with myself. I still had to give the kids food. I still needed to take them to the park. I was hungry myself, but if I ate too much, then I would be tired, and I've got to shower the kids because my wife isn't feeling good. And if I exert myself too much, I'm going to be super tired because my kids have a lot of energy, thank God. And then I'm going to fall asleep, and then I won't have enough time to work on my website and get things going. And I just was feeling terrible. I fell asleep with my little boy after we did a nice little Havruta learning Torah together about Shabbat. I fell asleep on his bed, and I woke up. I still didn't go to the evening service prayers, which takes about 20 minutes, 30, 35 minutes, depending on, leaving the house, getting ready and coming back. And it's just like constantly things to do, got to get stuff done, and not enough time looking at all the things that I did do. So I was feeling terrible. And all of a sudden I saw a phone call from an old friend of mine who I used to go to classes with, to Rabbi Brody. And we had such great conversations back then. And anyways, I called him. We got to catch up. I hadn't talked to him in months, and it just put me in such a good mood coming home, and I was ready to work, and I got into it, and I started to really feel good about myself and feel like positive, and put together some more videos and more material for people to see on my blog. And things started to really work out. And just because, like sometimes when we're sad, what we need to do is have tips. So my friend Yoel, thank you so much for the phone call. It really did a wonder for me, and you should have every blessing. But we need to have tips. So I'm giving you a few tips right now on how to blast out of a rut when you're tired and you got a lot to do. First of all, is what the easiest thing you can do is grab a snack. Okay, time out, go get a healthy snack. Maybe make yourself a good cup of coffee. Maybe get like yourself some kind of like dark chocolate bar, if you like that taste, or just something that you can put in your mouth, all right, and get rid of that hunger feeling that you have and something healthy in your body that's going to make you feel good. Don't get something like snack, junk food, stuff like that. That's not going to get you to move ahead. After that, what you can do is put on some music, preferably good, good vibe music, not anything like too crazy or bad language or stuff like that. That stuff has bad influence on your soul and on your character, and you want to have like only the best of the best. So pick something that's going to motivate you, make you feel good, and get yourself back on track. Another thing that you can do is go for an exercise. Strap on your shoes, go for a light run. Even 5 minutes of a quick jog here in your neighborhood is going to do you wonders. It's going to get the blood going. You're going to start breathing deeper. You're going to get more oxygen in your body. And all this is going to have a positive effect on how you feel and how you approach things later on in the house, with your spouse, with your kids, with your work. And when you do those kind of things, and you think about it, you're going to be more ready to approach the stuff that we have to do. But Shuvpam, again, always remember that your job, you're trying to get up to that top of the mountain. You're trying to climb Everest. But there's a hell of a view, going up, and when you look back, the view is incredible. Everything that you've done to get to where you are, if it's to become a little bit more observant in Judaism, or to lose weight, or to just improve your character, whatever it is, always try to find that time. You know what I do? I do it in my run. I try to take that time during my run. I try to think about, okay, what are the good things about me? What am I doing good? And what do I need to improve? And what else needs to get done? But the idea is to remember, when you're growing and you're working on yourself, to keep that fire, to keep going. Because remember, it's a long journey and we're never really finished with it. But you got to be happy with where you're at. And because that's exactly where Hashem wants you to be. He's not going to make you Moshe Rabbeinu in a day. But you got to know where you're at and be happy with every challenge that you had already overcome. And when you're happy with those things and you realize that they were a gift from the Almighty, you know what's going to happen? You're going to get more and more blessing and more blessing, and you're going to go higher and higher and higher. There's still going to be challenges. The challenges might be even harder, but you're going to have those tools. Remember, healthy food, good music, exercise. Get in it to win it. This is David Perlow with GoForEmuna.